as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, Why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80
Alright, what is going on, guys? We are back with, yet again, another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. This is episode 86 of the podcast, and if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works, man. Every Monday, we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday, we are on here with the news, man. And speaking of Unscripted, if you guys did miss this past Monday's edition of Unscripted, it is titled, The Same Old Miz is Back. And actually, did you hear about that little bit of news they said? Somebody had called Edge out for not caring about his feud with The Miz.
Did really? What did Ed say?
I don't think he said anything. I just think people were calling him out for not caring, or people were accusing him of not caring about his feud with The Miz. But how the fuck could you?
Literally. What is there to care about? You're gonna get the same segments everyone else would.
Exactly, bro. But yeah, man. So anyway, yes, the same old Miz is back. That is Notorious Unscripted 68. So yeah, man. If you guys did miss that, you can now find that on all platforms: Anchor, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And if you want to see it first, we are live right after Monday Night Raw every Monday with Notorious Unscripted, man. So, with that being said, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going pretty good, man. Just chilling, still feeling pretty not great, but overall I'm just chilling, bro. I'm bored as hell. Other than that, I'm just chilling, man. But what about you, bro? How have you been?
Yeah, man, I've been good, bro. I've been good. Cannot complain. Can't complain, bro. So, yeah, nothing too much going on nowadays. Just waiting for my damn vacation, which I believe I have 3 more Thursdays.
That's nice.
Thursdays. So yeah. Yeah, man, we got a lot of news here today for you guys, man. A lot of interesting stories, and I guess we can start with I guess we could start with this Beth Phoenix news, bro. So there's kind of 2 parts to this story. So, Beth Phoenix put this out yesterday. Beth Phoenix announces her departure from NXT. She put this out on social media. Ahead of War Games, I wanted to share that this Sunday will be my final night in NXT. While I will remain a part of WWE, I have made the choice to step away from the weekly broadcast booth to spend more time with my family. This was not an easy decision, as I have loved my 3+. She's been on NXT for 3 years.
Damn, that's weird.
Fuck? Wait, no, because 3 years would have been 2018. Wait, was she in the booth with Morrow? I think she was, like towards the end.
Yeah, she was.
Damn.
Doesn't that feel like she's been in there for that long?
My 3+ years. Yeah, my 3+ years and 135 episodes with NXT. I'm incredibly proud of the brand and will forever be grateful for Vic Joseph, Wade Barrett, Nigel McGuinness, Tom Phillips, Mauro Ranallo, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Michael Cole, and my entire NXT family, both in and out of the ring, for the amazing opportunity. NXT will always be a part of me, and Aunt Betty will always be proud of NXT. Leave the porch light on for me. So Beth Phoenix announces her departure from NXT, man, and I honestly had no clue that she was even on NXT for that long.
Oh yeah.
I mean, NXT's lost bigger, I think, at this point. Her
Oh
leaving
yeah.
obviously doesn't help any. It, in
No.
fact, makes it worse. But
I'm
yeah,
scared
man.
to
I
see what
mean,
they're gonna put in her spot.
that's true, and I think you also need to be scared of the second part of this piece of news. Yeah, man. But NXT, man, NXT. This Sunday is War Games, NXT War Games. And man,
Truck takeover.
it just seems like, yeah, they even lost Takeover. They lost Morrow, they lost Triple H, they lost Shawn Michaels, they lost fucking
Everything.
everything. Adam Cole's
Literally
gone.
everything.
Black, all these NXT staples, man. Crazy. Keith Lee, all these guys are gone, and they even lost Takeover, and now they're losing Beth Phoenix. And going with this, a story came out. People in NXT think it is no longer fun to work there. All right, let's get into this. While speaking on the December 2nd episode of Wrestling Observer Live, journalist Brian Alvarez spoke about Beth Phoenix's departure from NXT commentary. The Hall of Famer will be leaving NXT but will remain a part of WWE. There are now rumors that she will join her husband Edge, who returned on the November 29th edition of Raw to face off at Day 1 against Miz and Maurice, who also returned on that same episode. Regardless of what she does, it seems clear that her full-time working days in WWE are done. Alvarez also noted that Phoenix more than likely had the option to continue her commentary duties while also doing the supposed program on Raw, but now that won't happen. He also said of the matter during the Wrestling Observer News, and I quote, "It's not like she can't do both. She just decided that she's done with NXT, whatever that means. She says it's due to family, but this also, again, might not be the last person. Because no matter what you guys think about me or anyone else saying it sucks, it does. There are people who have told me that it's just not fun anymore." And
Damn.
you guys think that Johnny Gargano is going to opt to stay in the company.
Literally.
I'm going to tell you guys something, man. There's a reason they're mentioning DIY again. It's because this is going to end how it started. Johnny Gargano will leave NXT in a week. 1 week. December 10th. He will leave. His contract was supposed to be up today. He will leave NXT next Friday. He will leave the WWE because you guys just heard it. It is just not fun anymore, and it hasn't been fun. Do you think Johnny Gargano no, that either. I mean, the only thing that's fun to watch on the show is Von Wagner for all the wrong reasons, because he's absolutely horrible on the mic. It's hilarious. But look, man, do you guys think Johnny Gargano, a man who I believe is 34 years old, wants to sit around and feel like a has-been when in wrestling, 34 is young. 34 is very young. You know what I mean? You won't start... Look at AJ Styles. AJ Styles has been going since... I mean, his storyline stuff hasn't been all that great, but in terms of wrestling AJ Styles is still going, and he's like 44,
Oh yeah,
43, something
literally.
like that. So, I mean, 34 years old, you think Johnny Gargano wants to stand around and be a fucking has-been on a show where
Nope.
he's just going to put over Braun Breaker and Tony D'Angelo for the next fucking 3 to 5 years?
Exactly.
No, he's not. Soon enough, that whole little promo they did, LA Knight, Ciampa, Gargano, and Dunn, soon enough, all those fucking guys are going to be gone. All those guys are going
Oh
to be
yeah.
gone. And the only one that has a chance of staying around is Pete Dunne. And it's because he's like 26 or something like that.
Exactly.
So, look, man, but even he will be wasted. Even he will be wasted. He's not
Exactly.
going to do anything of intrigue for the next, I think, 3 years. So, but LA Knight, who's an older guy, he's late 30s. Tommaso Ciampa, who is around the same age as Johnny. You think all those guys want to be treated as fucking has-beens? You know what I
Think it's
mean?
fun doing what they're doing. God no. Hell
No. They're fighting a battle that they will not win. It has already been
Exactly.
rebranded. You guys have no chance in winning this thing. The black and gold is dead. As long as they wanna go around and say we are NXT, we are the black and gold, and it's cool. It's cool. It will always be cool because of the memory. But how much longer are you gonna do that before the black and gold? There's nothing left, and
Exactly.
then what?
Which there is none.
There's nothing left already. I mean, there's a little bit left, which is Johnny Gargano, Ciampa, Dunn, guys like that. But when that's all gone, I mean, how long are you going to be fighting this battle? How long is this battle going to be intriguing? The black and gold versus 2.0. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I could have told you this. I could have told you this around the start of 2020 that NXT is just no longer fun anymore. It's dead. I mean, they did put together a really cool poster for War Games. It was like the black and gold, like
Versus the
little like
colorful shit.
saturation on one side and then the fucking tie dye on the other. It's a badass poster they got going on. But how much longer do you think these guys want to fight this battle that they're not going to win? It's already been rebranded. You guys are slowly being released one by one. People that even resemble the black and gold, or they leave. You know what I mean? So, I mean, hey man, I mean,
You lost.
Yeah,
it's over.
It's over, man. It is.
It's not fun. It won't be fun. Just give up on NXT, man. A lot of people just gotta give up on it. Because what is there to hold on hope to? Nothing. It's completely different. It's just a show now. That's all it is. It's all it will be from now on.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, NXT. Hey, Roddy's another one. All these guys will be gone, and then when you say, "Oh, I'm the black and gold," it's going to mean nothing, because sooner or later you will be said person saying that will literally be the only one
Exactly.
that resembles anything of Triple H's vision of that damn brand. So speaking of NXT, they're trying to get rid of Triple H's vision so much that they will possibly be getting rid of the Cruiserweight Championship. Dave Meltzer said on the latest Wrestling Observer Radio that he's heard rumblings that there were changes coming for the title. Gacy's on-air tease may be the direction they decide to go. There have been several discussions about doing something different with the title. Ideas such as a legitimate 205-pound weight limit have been floated. Wrestlers have been told to start cutting weight if they wanted to compete in the division. Ultimately, those plans fell through. if Gacy were to change the title, it would essentially become a secondary NXT championship like the North American title. Of course, the change may just be as temporary as a part of Joe Gacy's character work. All of this assumes that he wins the title this Sunday in the first place. Yeah, so obviously, as you heard, they were trying to get everybody to go the traditional route and do the 205-pound weight limit, and plans fell through. So it looks like if Joe Gacy wins the championship, it will be a secondary NXT championship, which, if that doesn't say Vince McMahon, I do not know what does. I don't know how much this needs to be stressed. This is not at all Triple H's vision of NXT whatsoever. I mean, as soon as that, like, first or second cut of releases, I remember when there was, like, 9 people on the 205 Live roster. At that point, it needed to do away with because...
No point in having it.
Man, oh man. There was, I mean, every single cruiserweight champion from, like, 2019, I don't think anybody remembers. I genuinely don't think anybody remembers.
Oh, no.
So, they needed to do away with it then. But, I mean, look. If they treat that as a secondary championship, do you guys remember when Big Show won the cruiserweight title? Isn't Joe Gacy is not 205 and under? So
no.
I mean, I'm not saying he's a fucking Big Show, but I'm saying whose plan does that resemble? You know what I mean? I mean, that is such a Vince McMahon thing. Vince McMahon never liked the cruiserweight division. I don't fucking know why. That was one of the most underutilized. I remember one year we were pissed. 2018, because they moved Cedric and Mustafa to, after a great 16-man tournament. A 16-man tournament. A big tournament. It was amazing. A great 16-man tournament, man, and they fucking put them on the kickoff show, and that was Cedric's big moment, and it was delegated to the kickoff. And Vince McMahon has never liked this. He always put it on after SmackDown. When even then we said, at least put it on before, because it's a hot crowd. You know what I mean? People are gonna fucking leave. People are gonna, you know what I mean? It's a hot crowd. Put it on before SmackDown. You know what I mean? And you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. But, bro, I mean, like I said, Vince McMahon has never liked the Cruiserweight title. That's why he ended up giving it to Triple H, because he was just done with it. He killed 205 Live right after Triple H had an amazing, I believe, 32-man tournament in the Cruiserweight Classic. Or was it 16? I don't know what it was. It was one of the two. Well, regardless, it was fucking amazing. And he handed it right to Vince McMahon, because this was in the era of thinking NXT call-ups were going to be something. And Vince McMahon killed it and took 205 Live over for the next 2 years, killed it again, ended up giving it to Triple H. Triple H did amazing with it. Created stars such as Cedric, Buddy Murphy, Mustafa Ali, Tony Nese, Gulak. Remember when Gulak was a badass?
He was cool.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm fucking telling you, man. He ended up giving it completely to Triple H. Triple H brought it to Full Sail, and there it died. Because they took everybody, they called everybody up. They called all the big 205 stars up. Cedric, Mustafa, Gulak, Nese, Murphy. All those guys, man. All those guys. When WWE, if they were fucking smart, would have not changed the color of the ropes. They would have had a Finn Balor. If he was not doing anything, go down and challenge for the Cruiserweight Championship. They would have had a Sami Zayn. I don't know if he's under 205 or not. Go down. You know what I mean? And challenge for the Cruiserweight title. Guys like that. Finn. Xavier Woods. guys like that, man. I mean, it's not fucking hard. It's really not hard. But moral of the story is Vince McMahon has never ever liked the cruiserweight title, and
Oh no.
Joe Gacy is exactly the kind of guy. I like Joe Gacy. Nothing against him, but Joe Gacy is just not the kind of guy that Vince McMahon wants. Or he is the kind of guy Vince McMahon wants, because his gimmick he will use to change the title, and then he will change it indefinitely. So Roderick Strong, what I meant to say, is the kind of guy that Vince McMahon just does not want as your cruiserweight champion.
Exactly. He doesn't like a guy like Roddy. God no. Especially the fact that he can't talk. Hell no. I'm guaranteeing you.
He's an
Next
amazing
person
talker.
after. Oh, amazing. Next person to win it after Joe Gacy will be Odyssey Jones. I'm telling you now. He's gonna be
It's
the
gonna be
next one to win it.
Barney.
Oh God. It might
Harland.
be Barney. Fucking Barney. God. Like, but man, everything about NXT just doesn't seem fun anymore.
No.
Cruiserweight title isn't fun. Mid who even is? Oh, isn't
Carmelo
Carmelo
Hayes
Hayes? This
and
North
Prick
American
Williams.
champ? Prick Williams.
Mello don't miss, or if I shoot, I don't miss. What a fucking dumbass
What a
gimmick.
geek. God, what a fucking geek, man. Like, two was the tag titles?
Imperium, and they are
Oh, God.
what is it? Male models now.
Basically, they got him
They
in
don't come
fucking
out in their
turtlenecks and
tracksuits. Yeah, not
they got him
the
in
days of
weird
the tracksuits are done for
Damn,
Imperium. Wait do you see
that
what
ain't
Walter
right.
is going to be on the main roster? Just fucking wait,
Oh,
please. Oh
God.
man, please. Oh God,
They're gonna put
just
them in.
wait.
What are they gonna put him in? They're gonna probably dress. They're gonna put him in a suit, in a big ass suit.
Like yeah,
You
they're gonna
watch.
have him dress in fucking slacks with we're gonna have him out there like Joe Gacy. He's gonna be out
Yep,
there like Joe Gacy, bro.
just like Joe Gacy, man. But
Bro,
yeah, man. Nothing about NXT is fun anymore, bro. But what's up?
no, not at all, dude. NXT 2.0 is. I look at the clips every single week,
Yeah,
and you want to know
I do.
why? To laugh at them, because it's
Because it's
fucking.
so bad.
It's so bad. It's hilarious, and there are things I like. Joe
Yeah.
Gacy, I think if he did away with that gimmick, he is phenomenal. Joe
Oh
Gacy is
yeah.
fucking phenomenal. Bro, I was
Like
watching the
they.
clips this week.
Mhm.
His handspring lariat,
Oh, it's
dude,
great.
that thing is
It's great
wicked,
finisher.
bro. That is amazing.
Hell
That
yeah.
is amazing. I love that shit. He's a bigger guy. He's fast. He's great. He's great, man.
That's
He
what
really is.
great in 2018. Them
Oh hell yeah.
NXT 2018 NXT, that old indie character he had would have been so dope with the
Mm-hmm.
weird purge-like mask and the group. That shit was dope, bro. That shit looks dope. He would have been really cool, but he's just they. It's NXT that don't know how to use a guy like him, and it just
Mm-hmm.
sucks to see. But everybody else, they're just
He's out
so
there
fucking
wrestling in a suit.
in a suit, bro. And everyone else is just so bad. It's funny.
Grayson
Fucking
Waller's horrible.
oh
Braun
my
Breaker sounds like his head's about to fucking explode every time he talks.
God.
Tony D'Angelo is just not it. He's
He's
just
just not.
not. Like this thing he does with his hands, that is so like overly animated. Like
It's literally animated,
it's
bro.
so cheesy. Like it's so fucking cheesy. Like, oh look, I'm Italian. I fucking move my
Italian.
hands like an idiot. Like, dude, bro. And if you wanted to be anything, like the Mafia video games, have you ever seen Vito fucking Scaletta doing this? You ever seen the Don doing this shit? No.
Apparently
Like,
he has.
who are you trying? Like, bro, he's
He has
so
unseen cutscenes.
everybody. It seems like everybody in NXT 2.0 is so
Exaggerated.
so exaggerated, very like animated. You know what I mean?
They like
It's
to do
just
with people.
bad, man. It's just
That's what they're
really
doing.
fucking
But
bad.
like, remember how in that one segment how animated Tony Storm was being for no reason?
Yes. Yep. Yep.
They they got to make everything animated because their child audience can't watch anything else that isn't. They have to watch it that's animated because they're children and they need it to be.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
just their target audience, bro. But we need more of Von Wagner because dude is
He's
so
hilarious,
bad.
bro.
He's hilarious. I want you crying.
You guys are
Want you
coming out here cheating, and it's a bunch of crap. He's so horrible. Look at the tape,
dumbasses.
dumbass. Why does he talk like that, bro? Oh, he's
He
so
talks like
bad.
he's bored as hell.
Oh, dude, he does. He talks like he's like so out of it, and you can, you
Bro, he's
could
baked.
tell, bro. Yes, dude, you could tell he's just like staring off into nowhere. He has no idea what he's about to
Dude,
say. Like
he's got
he
to be
just,
smoking up before he walks in that bitch. Ain't
bro.
no way he's not. The
Oh
way
my,
he's out of it and shit, he can only come to that place stoned. And you know what? I don't even blame him.
Von Wagner, bro. Von Wagner is hilarious. I really want to see what they're gonna do with him.
On the main roster.
Yeah, that and well, that too. And when O'Reilly leaves, I wonder how they're gonna break them up. But my second thing with NXT 2.0, can you honestly see any of these guys on the main roster? Braun Breaker maybe, because he seems like a Vince guy. He
He
seems like
does.
a through and through like Vince dude. But I don't think Vince was very big fans of the Steiners. So
No.
I don't really know how that'll go, but it's funny, man, when Carmelo Hayes is sitting in the ring saying, "We're the future of WWE." Buddy, let me tell you something. There was a class before you who should have been the future of WWE, and they all either left on their own 2 feet or got released.
So
So
you stand no chance.
you stand not a fucking chance, man. Not a fucking chance. Vince McMahon isn't gonna Vince McMahon isn't gonna have a clue what if I shoot I don't miss means. He fucking barely knows what the fuck. Man, this dude,
Normal shit means.
honestly, bro, this dude barely understood fucking Bray Wyatt, yet he created The Undertaker.
Like,
And The
Vince
Undertaker
has, like,
just showed up. Bray Wyatt with The Fiend had purpose. So many layers to his character. The Undertaker just showed up as this dead guy one day. There was nothing behind it, just, oh, who is this big ham hock? I think that's what they called him. Who is this big ham hock? Bray Wyatt was buried, created this demonic fucking character, and was incredible, and Vince McMahon had no clue about any of it.
He's just still.
You think he is going to understand what if Hayes shoots, he don't miss means?
He couldn't even understand what hit row meant, let alone what you're gonna mean. He's doomed. They're all doomed.
Braun Breaker's gonna be fucking coming out there screaming like I already give him shit for anyway. God knows what is gonna happen to Von Wagner, Grayson Waller. Anybody who wrestles in that wrestling attire needs to be released in the first place.
Oh yeah. Tony
Can you imagine
D'Angelo
Joe
being the most
Gacy
American.
on the main roster wrestling in a fucking slack and a button up?
He'll be Corbin 2.0.
Exactly, bro. And then the last one, Tony D'Angelo. Can you imagine somebody at WrestleMania wrestling in joggers, in fucking velvet joggers, and a tank top?
Bro, 24/7 in a wife beater, bruh. Like, what?
Bro, no. None of these guys are WrestleMania main eventers, bro. Plain and simple.
God, no.
Plain
None
and
of them.
simple. They can be if they shed some of the gimmicks. Like I said,
Exactly.
Joe Gacy is phenomenal. But there's another one in there. Carmelo Hayes is good. I don't like his gimmick. I don't even know
Yeah,
what his gimmick is. He's great. Tony D'Angelo, hell no. Hell no. His gimmick, he's just overly animated, bro. He's just not
exactly.
it, man. He's just not fucking it. Like,
Or the cartoon mobster.
and
For
yeah,
fucking Looney
and
Tunes.
whenever he comes up, he's not gonna be no damn mobster. I'll tell you that right fucking now. I'll tell you that
They'll make
right now,
fucking
bro.
Olive Garden waiter. That's what they'll make him.
Yep,
They'll make him
yep.
work
They
at
will
Olive
just
Garden.
make him
Shit.
a regular Italian man. He'll be flipping fucking pizzas before we know it.
Oh yeah, they'll make him grow his hair out and to like completely make it black and shit. They'll do it all. They'll go the whole 9 yards.
This dude, bro. Yeah. No, none of these guys, bro. If Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, who put on the greatest storyline ever, weren't the future of... If that wasn't enough for Vince McMahon to say, this is the future of my company, these fucking guys stand no chance. Because Tony D'Angelo is not much bigger than Gargano.
He's not
much bigger than Tommaso Ciampa. Grayson Waller isn't any bigger than LA Knight. You know what I mean? No. If guys like Lars Sullivan, if guys like AOP couldn't survive on the main roster, what chance do you think Grayson Waller has of being something?
Fucking model.
Like I said, the only one that maybe has a chance is Braun Breaker. And at that, I don't know if Vince McMahon was a fan of the Steiners. I don't know. I always thought there was some beef there. I thought that's why they were... Yeah, same. And as for Von Wagner, God bless that man. I hope he does great. This man, bro...
I hope we see him on the main roster, bro. It would make SmackDown actually watchable.
Von Wagner's hilarious, bro. The show is a bunch of crap.
All Roman's doing is a bunch of crap. We can't let him run amok like that. That show be great, bro. I would love it.
Yeah, man. So, anyway, NXT is no fun. Vince McMahon is shedding everything away. And for as much as those guys think we're the new crop of talent. No, you're not. If Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa weren't, if their class, you know, the Black, Andrade, Yui, you guys know, if those guys weren't the next class up, what the fuck makes you think you are?
This is the next class of Impact. That's what this is. That's what they're in the next class of Impact.
You motherfuckers better have Scott D'Amore on fucking speed dial. Anyway, actually, we'll go over this now. We will go over this now. Because we're talking about NXT anyway. WWE seeking to re-sign Kyle O'Reilly and Johnny Gargano. A new report has some details on WWE's interest in re-signing NXT stars Kyle O'Reilly and Johnny Gargano. According to Fightful Select, WWE have been working on signing both NXT stars whose contracts are set to expire soon. Excuse me. According to the site, talks about a contract extension started in October with Gargano. The site source noted that WWE wants to keep him on board and praise his work with The Way, including how he helped build new stars. As previously noted, Johnny Gargano re-signed a 1-week extension that takes him through War Games this weekend. As for Kyle O'Reilly, WWE is also interested in re-signing him. O'Reilly's contract expires before the end of the year, and WWE has approached him about possibly re-signing. O'Reilly was said to be a bit surprised his contract is up soon, as WWE has extended several contracts due to various reasons. Tommaso Ciampa's contract was noted as one that was extended due to his time off from injury. WWE
God.
is said to be well aware of contract lengths after they looked them all over after Pete Dunne and Adam Cole's contract came up and was a surprise to the company. Candice LeRae's deal is said to be expiring imminently.
Mhm.
Candice LeRae was made for a company like AEW. Genuinely.
Exactly.
Candice LeRae is fucking phenomenal.
She used to wrestle all those guys.
Yeah.
Especially when KO
Yep.
gets there. It'll be like the complete package of guys she used to wrestle.
All they're missing is fucking Cedric.
Literally.
WWE, man, you read it in the thumbnail. WWE making their last-ditch efforts. Kyle O'Reilly's contract expires before the end of the year. He signed, I believe, with Adam Cole, and Adam Cole signed Adam Cole's deal was up, I think, on the 24th, and then he signed that 1-month extension. I believe it was on a 24th when his contract expired. So Kyle O'Reilly should be up sometime at the end of the month.
Around
this
Christmas.
month. So, look, man. You said this ever since Bobby Fish came into the company, but they've been putting Bobby Fish against all these people to kind of lead on Kyle O'Reilly, I think.
Yeah.
What would Kyle O'Reilly rather do, man? Would you rather face Imperium, male models, again, with Von Wagner? Or would he rather wrestle the likes of CM Punk, wrestle the likes of Jungle Boy? Would he rather reform Red Dragon and take on the likes of
The Lucha Bros, FTR,
damn
Young
near
Bucks.
re-tag teaming that motherfucker, man. Damn near. But yeah, bro, what do you think? Kyle O'Reilly's leaving. Johnny Gargano is great friends with Adam Cole, and I'm sure Adam Cole... We might even see Johnny at Winter is Coming.
We technically could.
Yeah, what is that? December 15th? So...
I think, yeah.
Dynamite... Yeah, 2 weeks. We might see him show up and stare Adam Page in the face, or stare Bryan Danielson in the face after their match. Who knows who we might see at Winter's Coming? Bray, Johnny. You never fucking know, man. You never know with AEW, bro. They're always finding a way to shock us with debuts, man. So you never know, man. You truly never know. But as for Gargano, see, WWE, where was that at? WWE wants to keep him on board and praise his work with The Way, including how he helped build new stars. If that is what... Listen, I mean, I love The Way. I think The Way was awesome. But,
oh, yeah.
Listen, man, if you're looking at Johnny Gargano and looking at his work for The Way and not what he did in 2018, there's a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
The Way was not his best work. It was good work. It was very good work. The Way was great. But you should have been looking at Johnny saying, fuck, man, this is our next top babyface. This guy's incredible. This guy is the best wrestler on the planet that we have employed, and we are doing nothing with him.
Nope. It's not how
WWE making their last-ditch efforts at these two, man, and I don't think their odds are looking that great. I really don't, bruh. I really, really do not. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then Candice is coming up soon, and Tommaso Ciampa's got time chucked onto his contract, so...
Oh, yeah. How long was he out during that second injury? Like 3 months, right?
What was his last
supposed
injury?
To be out for the year.
When he came back and stared Adam Cole in the face?
Yeah. When he was supposed to be out for like a year and he came back, I think it was like 3 months he came back. I think he was just off in the summer.
October. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was out for the summer, so like 5 months.
Damn. Hopefully they didn't get the first injury within the same contract, because hopefully not. I don't think so. But that
I
would
don't
just
think
be
so
big.
either.
That'd probably be like a year and a half.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But I don't think so. I think it's just like 4.5, 5 months added on.
Well, maybe he's doing it now though.
He
Maybe
could be
he's
doing it now.
doing that time now, which
You have no
I don't
clue.
get. Like, if I get injured in your ring, why do I have to make up the time for it? I don't get
It
that.
makes no sense.
I don't get that at all. I really, really don't. Like, I got injured in your ring. I'm doing you the disservice of getting injured here. Why do I gotta pay for this?
Literally. And they gotta pay for all their medical shit on top of that? That's such bullshit. Do they get. I bet Vince is petty enough. I bet whenever they're out with COVID, he adds those 2 weeks to contract. I bet he does.
I guarantee you Vince would do some shit like that.
Like, bruh, I think he does, and he shouldn't be, because that's not how contracts work.
No,
But
man.
he could get
No,
away with it.
yeah, that's bullshit. It is, bro. But yeah, man, WWE making their last ditch efforts at Gargano and O'Reilly. And then obviously you've seen with that, Candice LeRae's contract is coming up soon, and Tommaso Ciampa did get some time onto his. We don't know how long that is, but yeah, man.
It's
So
probably a decent little amount of time.
should be interesting, bro. Should be interesting to see.
Exactly.
AEW, man, AEW. Revolution. H. Jenkins of Ringside News took to Twitter to say that AEW's Revolution date and location has not been officially announced yet, but there are some strong rumblings. We're told that the thinking is Sunday, March 6th at Orlando's Amway Center. The Amway Center has a lot of pro wrestling history already, and it is very likely to get more. So it looks like AEW will be bringing it back to Sunday, and they will be in Orlando. So, yeah, man, obviously no announcement on this yet. I'm hoping, like, winter is coming. They
I think.
give us the heads up on it. So, who knows, man? Who knows? But, yeah, not really news, but, I mean, something for you guys to know, I guess.
And
But,
look
yeah, man,
forward to.
Sunday, March 6th is looking to be the front runner for Revolution. And if you live in the Orlando area,
You get
there you go,
Revolution,
man.
bro.
There you go.
Yeah,
You guys are getting
exactly.
Revolution. So, hey. But, yeah, man. Super, super excited. I believe Mr. Wyndham lives in Florida as well. So,
Won't be much of a drive.
no, not at all.
Mhm.
So yeah, man. Yeah, so who knows, man? Who knows? But hopefully we get the official announcement very soon, so I can hurry up and request that off. Regardless,
Exactly.
Big Swole. Big
So,
Swole. Big Swole announces that she has mutually parted ways with All Elite Wrestling. She took to Twitter to say this. Over the past couple months, my life has taken on the mantra grow, learn, change.
mantra.
Mantra grow, learn, change. Dealing with shadow work took strength I didn't know I had. I thank God for my loving family because they got me through some of the roughest months of my life. But I realize the real test is application. So I took my leap, and after speaking with TK and AEW higher officials, we've decided not to renew my contract with All Elite Wrestling. This was a hard decision, but a needed one. I am very grateful for their understanding and that we could mutually come to this agreement. I've enjoyed my time with AEW and wish them all the best. I appreciate their love and welcoming me into the family. Today is my last day, and as bittersweet as it is, I am proud to say that I've lived my dreams while making a difference. That is Swole mentality. So Big Swole mutually parts ways with AEW. I mean, judging off this post, seems like she's going through some rough times. So I wish her all the best, and hopefully she can get her mind right and get through her tough times, man. But yeah, so Big Swole mutually parting ways with All Elite Wrestling, man. Crazy, crazy.
Shit's crazy, man. But good for her. And I mean, if she wanted, man, not everyone's gonna want to stay in AEW forever. Just how things work. And I hope she goes to find somewhere she likes. Hopefully, I wouldn't recommend WWE to her. That's not even the AEW mark in me. It just doesn't seem like a place you'd be happy to work for. But
Yeah,
if you ever find a place, please go for it, bruh.
for sure, bro. For sure. Sorry for my dogs. I'm sure you guys can hear them.
You
My dog sounds like a fucking gremlin.
like fucking Venom.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, man. AEW contracts seem to be coming up, man. Big contracts in AEW seem to be coming up. According to the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter, the Young Bucks' current deal will expire on December 31st, 2023. After the two signed a brand new contract with AEW at the beginning of 2019, other top talent like Omega, Jericho, Cody, and Brandy Rhodes are also in this boat, so Khan will have to elect to take on that 2-year extension. Regarding the Young Bucks deal, the first contract both signed started on January 1st, 2019, which was a 3-year deal ending on December 31st, 2021. Wait, a 3-year... Oh, yeah, because I was... Oh, damn! Oh, yeah! Damn, 20... That's fucking crazy, man.
That
AEW
shit's
started
nuts.
in the beginning of 2019. Damn, that feels like forever ago, bruh.
It really does.
Damn, that's crazy. Which was a 3-year deal ending on December 31st, 2021. The original contract also gave Tony Khan the option for 2 more years, which included a raise both of those years, which he picked up. The new deal is December 31st, 2023. Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes, Brandy Rhodes, Adam Page, Chris Jericho will also fall into that category, since they were the original group that started the company. That started the company 3-year contracts and the options and the option years that Tony Khan had the right to pick up based on the original deal. I would also expect all will renew, but factually can't confirm anything that they have. So, pretty much the Bucks are the only ones that have signed. So pretty much he gave them 3-year deals with a 2-year option. So
Yeah.
pretty much, I mean, if you guys are basketball fans, pretty much it's your player option. So
Mm-hmm.
you get to choose whether you want to opt into that or you want to back out from it. So it looks like the Bucks have opted into theirs. So they pretty much opted into kind of a 5-year deal, I guess. So
Basically.
And Omega, Cody, Brandy, Page, and Jericho haven't signed yet, but being that one of them is the world champion, and I believe all of them are happy working there, this isn't going to be a problem, or this isn't even going to be a thought for
No.
any of them. So yeah, nothing nothing to worry about here. We don't got to worry about them leaving to go to the dark side or nothing like that. But yeah,
Not
man.
like
So it
that.
looks like the Bucks have opted into their 2-year option, and the other ones are to yet be decided, I guess. But I'm positive all of them will re-sign their 2-year deal.
Oh yeah,
So
most
yeah, man.
definitely.
For sure. Yeah, man, but a lot of big AEW contracts coming up, but I don't think that any of them
I
will be
don't
going
think.
anywhere anytime soon. So,
Oh no, God
with
no.
that, with that, Elias. Elias.
Idiot.
WWE had no end plan for Elias's graveyard vignettes.
Shocker. I don't think they have
Per
a plan
WrestleVotes.
or anything.
Yeah, I genuinely don't. His plan every week was go out there and make fun of whatever city we're in
Yep,
for three and a
that was
half
really.
years.
Mm-hmm. Same thing. Every single time.
Per WrestleVotes, his initial rebranding looked to be similar to Randy Savage with colorful trunks and a beard. However, Vince and co. didn't like it, so it was scrapped. You
And apparently he's at SmackDown tonight with something different. So that's very uh, concerning.
he will be one of the next ones released.
Oh yeah,
Guaranteed.
100%.
This man, good lord. Elias, bro, first of all,
Oh God, he has
first of
no
all,
beard.
oh, no way.
Yep, they were told that. In fact, we were told Elias was backstage a few weeks ago with no beard and cropped hair.
Ugh.
Oh no, there. Yep, that's gonna suck.
Ew. They're gonna make him do all that just to release this man. Watch.
Yep. That's why if they ever told me to shave my shit, I'd tell them, hell nah. Y'all are just gonna release me. I ain't shaving nothing.
Yeah. That's exactly why they let Frankie Kazarian go, because he didn't want to
Exactly.
shave his head. Fuck that. Who the
Hell no,
fuck
I
you
ain't
think I
shaving
am,
my
Parker
damn head.
Bordeaux? The fuck,
They love shaving people's heads for some reason.
bro?
I
They
don't know
do.
why.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, bro.
Love
I
bald
genuinely
people.
like, bro. Why can't you just have the hair you want? Like,
It's like
what the fuck?
I don't get it.
So stupid, man. So stupid. Well, first off, let's just say, thank God we did not see any implication of this on television.
Oh, thank God.
Let's just thank God that this was just a plan. And
That's bad.
Vince didn't like it till it was scrapped. I guess good on him, because more than likely that was going to be fucking trash. But I
Oh
wonder
yeah.
who mustered up the gimmick for him, because I
Bruce.
don't know if Elias would like going out there looking like Randy Savage. That,
For some reason. When
this
they
makes
basically
no
already got Macho Man and fucking Montez
yeah.
Ford.
Good lord. This I don't know. I genuinely I don't even know how to cover this shit, man. I mean, the thing that
It's
was
just
wrong with his character
mm-hmm,
was the guy never wrestled. The guy never wrestled.
mm-hmm.
He came out and said the same shtick. Why couldn't you just let him wrestle? Because I remember he had a couple matches and they weren't too bad.
No, he's not
I mean,
terrible.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why you would air vignettes just to take him off television, just for this to be the plan. I, I don't know. How did he expect? How do you expect something like that to get over?
You don't.
Randy
It just
Savage, really? I mean, I don't know, man. I
God.
don't know. Elias, this man will be released. He's gonna come on television eventually, looking like a complete fucking dork.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
and
they're gonna make him an idiot.
it is going to be trash. But
Gonna
with
put him.
that, but with that, man, thankfully this shit was scrapped, man. And
Thank
my
fuck.
God, my God,
God,
who
'cause it
comes
just
up with this
sounds
shit?
terrible.
For real, man. Walter, Walter, Walter has made oh, as reported earlier, Walter is currently dating fellow NXT UK superstar Ginny. Both Ginny and Walter took to their respective Instagram stories to reveal their relationship. It was also said that Walter split up from his wife, who was the only reason why he was against going to the United States and preferred staying in Europe. Oh
I knew he
no.
had a wife that was. Oh God. Yeah, I remember him having my wife. I wasn't a wrestler,
Yeah,
so that all
yeah.
makes sense now. Damn. Oh God.
It was said that he is more open to moving to the United States now as well. Walter also looked absolutely ripped in a recent photo, according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Walter is getting into shape as he is Walter is getting into shape as looks matter more on the main roster.
Yeah.
Regarding rumors of Walter's status changing, he did split up with his wife. Family was the reason he used to not be interested in moving from Europe, but he dropped weight because having a good-looking body is far more important on the main roster than there is in having him base in the US.
God damn it. If you look at the picture, you can tell he's starting to get ripped.
Yeah, a little bit.
God damn. That's gonna be weird. They just gotta change him. Walter, if you're moving, if you're all good with moving to the US now, don't
Jacksonville.
go to the main roster. Exactly. Go to Jacksonville. Do all that, bruh. You'll be fine. Hell, if you want to, go visit Japan. It'll be better than going to the main roster, bruh. I'm telling you. They'll love you in Japan.
Bro. Damn.
I'm so scared.
This man. Oh no.
They're gonna make him
Bro,
drink tea and shit.
Walter is the only. Bro, oh my god. We already seen what Vince McMahon did with this poor guy. We all know. Nobody wants to mention it because we're all fucking scarred from it. But, bro, what did Vince McMahon do to this man a couple years ago?
Buried him.
Drew McIntyre buried Walter. Vince McMahon buried Walter in the fucking Survivor Series match. Bro. Oh, good lord. Bro.
If they try to change that
I'm.
damn theme song. You know what? They are too, because they can't copyright it. Yep,
Oh, God.
this is the
Walter's
end of
gonna
it.
go up, bro. Walter's going to go up, man. This is. That's fucking ridiculous, bro.
At least they
The,
can't shorten his name to anything. It's already
add
one name.
something.
Oh God, Walter. Oh God, they would add something so British and so stupid. Even though he's Austrian. Oh God.
Bro. I, I'm at a loss for words, man. I'm at a loss for words.
Scared.
I'm just sitting here thinking about Walter getting called up to the main roster. This was the one thing we always said. Hey, Walter don't want to move to the States, so this is amazing. This is amazing. Vince McMahon can never get his hands on Walter full time. Full time. He got us that one time, but that was it. That was it. But man, this is gonna be bad. Walter. Well, no matter what he does, I think Walter will be released.
Oh yeah, he'll end up getting
I think
released.
Walter will be released. I think Vince McMahon likes a guy like Drew McIntyre more than he likes Walter, because Walter can bulk up as much as he wants, but at the end of the day, that's his body type. So he's not going to be completely shredded like Drew McIntyre or Pac.
No.
He's just kind of like husky. So
Yeah, he's just a husky
that's
guy.
kind of just his body type. So, I mean, he can get ripped, but at the end of the day, he's got the long arms and he's got the legs, you know what I mean? He's just a husky guy, man. So, at the end of the day, Vince will fail him regardless. But fucking Jesus, man, that's ridiculous.
Worst nightmare.
Our
The
worst
last one,
genuinely
ruin is
the
coming
last
true.
good thing that this company has could
Literally.
possibly be getting buried. I don't know when they're gonna call this dude up. Maybe in the Rumble.
No, probably.
But
Hopefully. And it's sad to say, I'd rather see him go to Raw. Because if he goes to SmackDown, he will be nothing. And I mean nothing. Roman food. That's all he'll be. Roman food.
Absolutely. If he goes to SmackDown, he is doomed. He is doomed.
Mm-hmm. With McIntyre and Roman on that show, you don't stand a damn chance.
No, not to Vince. Hell no. Well, buckle up, guys, because this is not going to be fucking good. And Walter.
Nope.
Look what they're doing with Ridge Holland.
Exactly.
Walter.
He's a Sheamus mark.
Yeah, Ridge Holland, he's a pretty bulky dude, too. He has the gimmick of a Sheamus mark. So I wonder if Walter is going to have
The Drew McIntyre mark gimmick.
Yeah, I wonder if he is going... Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I wonder if he's going to be a Drew McIntyre mark.
Yeah,
Good
God.
Lord, man. Good Lord.
That's going to suck. That's really going to suck.
This is horrible. Well, you guys got my live reaction to
realization.
News. Walter,
Yep.
man. This man. Good God, no. Please,
Yeah,
God.
right.
No. Oh, man. Anyway, as we wrap things up here, earlier this week, news broke that multiple employees inside WWE believe AEW President Tony Khan was purchasing tickets to inflate AEW sales numbers as the two companies battled over who would pack more fans into the Long Island's UBS Arena. Brian Alvarez of Figure 4 Weekly made a shocking statement. He said that multiple people truly believe that Tony Khan is buying the tickets. On today's Wrestling Observer Live, Alvarez went into further detail about the statement, which he originally made on F4W online boards. He said others approached him to say that they heard the exact same news. This is not like, and I quote, "This is not like one person, okay? First off, I've been hearing people say this for months now. I heard it again a few days ago when I talked about it on the air. I had some people come out of the woodwork telling me they heard the exact same thing. This is not, there's one or two people, this is multiple people. This is a belief that in WWE, this is a belief by people in WWE that Tony Khan is buying tickets for these shows because that is the only way AEW could outsell WWE. The practice of papering a wrestling crowd," end quote, by the way. "The practice of papering a wrestling crowd to make it appear fuller is something new compared to tickets going out to friends and family, contest winners that are part of package deals all the time. It's not even unheard of for promotions to hand fans to random people on the street before a show. What is shocking is the accusation that Tony Khan himself is buying the tickets rather than the standard of papering crowds with fans who receive free tickets one way or another. According to Alvarez, there are several people who believe Tony Khan been theorizing the same thing for months. If that's true, that means WWE doesn't believe AEW could possibly outsell them. It's a very strong allegation, so as far as it comes with no proof, AEW has sold 8,782 tickets for their show at the UBS Arena. WWE drew 5,887 to Raw, and it took place in the same venue. And yeah, man, it shows pictures of the capacities. So obviously WWE is upset because they're getting outsold, because WWE, see, and then he says at the end of this that there's a belief that Tony Khan believes the same thing about WWE, and then it turns out video footage comes out of WWE officials giving seat fillers instructions. Oh, I'll back you guys up. I will be there so people don't snap on you. Bro, I want you to pay attention and watch how many different people there is sitting in those seats, man. Just watch. I guarantee you it happens. I guarantee you it happens all the time, bro. But look, moral of the story here is WWE believes Tony Khan is buying tickets for his own shows because that is the only way AEW could outsell WWE. Ladies and gentlemen,
They have not been to a show.
So there's no reason that they give. There's no reason that they give. The only reason is they can't outsell us. That's the only reason. We believe that. Because they just can't outsell us. That's literally your only reason why you believe Tony Khan uses seat fillers. I could tell you, we've been to every single AEW show in Chicago since
This year.
Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
No, we did miss the Rampage All Out weekend, but
We did.
not the point.
But that, exactly.
Not a single fucking time did we see random people come fill the seats while people use the bathroom. People got up one time during All Out, and that was during the Paul White match. As soon as you see the little graphic come on the screen, you literally just seen everybody just go towards the back, and no horde of people came in to sit in seats.
Nope.
Come on, man.
Nothing.
WWE, I said it in the thumbnail, is just salty. They're just salty because they're getting outsold because their shows suck. Their shows suck, man. They do. They genuinely suck. And they got outsold by damn near 4,000 tickets. Because who the fuck is going to pay an absurd price for a horrible show in Monday Night Raw? Would you rather do that, or would you rather pay $29 fucking dollars like we did to get great seats at AEW Dynamite? What would you rather
see
do?
that Punk and MJF promo live for $30 each? What do you think is a better deal, huh? Imagine buying tickets to SmackDown where it's the same formula every week. Oh, I wonder what Roman's gonna say at the start of this show. Like, what? Why would you buy tickets to their shows? It's the same thing.
This company just continues to make themselves look like absolute fucking fools every single week, bro. I mean, the only reason they think that Tony Khan is using seat fillers is for the simple fact of They just can't outsell us. They did.
That's the whole reason.
They
And
did.
they are.
All Out
They've been.
sold out in fucking minutes. All In sold out in 30 minutes. The first All Out sold out in like 5 minutes, I believe. Under 10, I know it was. You guys can barely sell out Allegiant Stadium, bro. And you guys think you're the top dogs. You guys
They
can
can't even sell
barely
Mania.
you guys can barely sell out a random Monday Night Raw.
In a populated city.
Bro,
So, I don't know what they're expecting.
the realization needs to be heard. AEW is just better than WWE.
And they're just doing better.
And then they always try to throw the excuse, oh well, they're only in what is it? They're only in favor of the fans because they're the new kids on the block.
What?
That's not. No, they. In fact, the fact that they're the new kids on the block is embarrassing for you, because this is a 2-year-old company that is slaughtering you on weekly television, bro. On weekly television, they are fucking slaughtering you. You guys have to tarp off the whole fucking arena. A couple weeks ago, they were in the Bay Area, where the Warriors play, dead in the city, in the middle of the fucking city, in the Bay Area. 3,000 tickets sold at Chase Center in the middle of San Francisco. 3,000 tickets. 3,000. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Sad.
3,000 tickets. Sad. Middle of San Francisco. AEW. Listen, man. You don't understand. They're the new kids on the block because you fail at doing your job. Why do you think the Young Bucks didn't go to WWE? And they would rather have started their own promotion than go to WWE. Why do you think that is?
That's the whole reason AEW exists, is because the company sucks. If they didn't suck, it wouldn't need to exist.
But they're only in because they're the new kids on the block. Really?
He was around for years by the time 2018 hit. And 2018 was their peak. They've been around for what? How many years at that point? Like 4 or 5? Yeah, they've been around for 6 years at that point. And they were at their hottest in 2018. Weren't because they were the new kids on the block. Because they actually produced good shit. Same with AEW. They've been around for 2 years now. 2.5 years, almost 3. They're beating you now. It's not because they're the new kids. It's because they're good. They put care.
Yeah, exactly, bro. See, my thing is, in the beginning of AEW Dynamite, when they were selling 3,000 tickets for Dynamite, when they were, you know, the pissant company, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it was, oh, they're going to go out of business. They'll never overpass us. They'll never be more popular than us in the eyes of anyone, right? But now, since they're doing just that, oh, now they're using seat fillers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Buying the tickets.
So when you were slaughtering them because they were the 4-month-old company, oh, they're just a pissant company. But now that they're slaughtering you by 4,000 tickets, oh, there's no way. They're using seat fillers.
There's no way.
My dick, bro. Shut the fuck up, man.
Why weren't they using seat fillers when they first started? By that logic, they would have used them the whole time. But they weren't, because they just weren't selling this amount of tickets at that time. Now they are. But now they're using seat fillers, even though there's literal video evidence of a WWE seat filler talking to their seat fillers. Come on, bruh. Talking about when they get up, you go on their seat. Come on, bro. Now, since you said that, we gotta start. Anytime I'm watching Raw, because I don't watch SmackDown live, but anytime I'm watching Raw, I'm gonna start looking for that. I'm gonna look for some random idiots in the crowd. And later in the show, I bet they'll be a different person. I bet.
Oh, guaranteed. Guaranteed, bro.
God damn.
Guaranteed. WWE, man. WWE are falling into a hole, and the ship is sinking. Triple H told FTR years ago, right from the source, the man himself.
Literally said.
Everyone is jumping off of the sinking ship. Well, here we are. And
Like Triple H.
I was gonna say, here we are, and the ship is damn near down, very
Exactly.
well down.
It's not like Triple H said, oh, they're just jumping ship to a different company. No, they are jumping from the sinking ship.
That's
He knew
literally
he had
what he said.
sinking. Exactly. He knows what's going on. He sees it. His own show that he created is now sinking because of Vince. Is now sunk because of Vince.
The moment they took that man out of power, it started
It was
sinking.
doomed. It hit the iceberg. It hit the
I
iceberg
remember.
the second he left.
Yep, I remember. I remember when Triple H was backstage in Gorilla at all of the every single weekly show. I remember when he was crying when Finn Balor had to relinquish the championship, and it seemed like things were okay. It seemed like he had a lot of people's backs, and I feel like that's kind of what kept the boat going.
Yep.
He had a lot of his boys' backs, like Owens and Jericho, and
He would always go up and help him
yeah, yep, and
and
Finn,
defend him as much as he could.
yep, and guys like that, and um, once I remember once they demoted him to only NXT, and he wasn't showing up at the main roster shows anymore. A lot of those people lost the only person that supported them. Triple H. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I mean, that was the end from there. That was the end. That was
Exactly.
WWE, like you just said, hitting the iceberg, bro. Hitting the iceberg. And Triple H, even though, I mean, so many people, he had their back. He had really had their back. He fought for people like Enzo and Cass. You know what I mean? I mean, you always hear the stories about him yelling at Enzo, which I just can't imagine him being a mean boss, because he always appeared to be a mark. But you always hear the stories about him yelling at Enzo, wanting him to be better, so he can get the push that Triple H envisioned for those two. And once he left, it all went to shit, in my opinion, man. So.
Oh yeah, I remember all those videos of Papa Mark giving those fucking pep talks before every takeover. We built
and then
this.
After.
Exactly. And then after, you do the same thing. Kind of like what Tony Khan does to the crowd. Just goes out there and thanks us and whatnot. That's what Papa Mark would be doing to the NXT locker room before and after shows.
Yep.
Praising them and shit.
There was passion behind it. There was a lot of fucking passion behind NXT. It was built on passion.
Exactly. That was the whole point of the show, was passion. And now it's just a show.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, but I mean this story. I mean, it's sad on WWE's part.
Really
You're gonna make excuses because you can't sell out a simple arena in Long Island, New York. In New York, you can't.
The second biggest city for America for professional wrestling. You can't sell out. It's like not being able to sell out Chicago or the UK. You know what I mean? And they don't.
They don't even sell out Chicago. They can't even sell out the All-State Arena. They can't even sell out the All-State fucking arena, man.
If you can't sell out All-State, that's sad. That is really sad.
They probably couldn't even sell out the fucking Sears Center.
Oh,
damn near.
They couldn't. I know they can't.
All those nosebleeds would be fucking tarped off. The side that the camera's on would all be empty. The only fucking fans are the ones you see on TV, so it looks like they have a populated show. Remember the old Monday Night Raw, intro, where they would pan the whole, every single section. You do that now, and then see how long we're making fun of fucking bingo hall wrestlers. See how long you're making fun of bingo hall wrestlers. They do a whole fucking pan. You just see a big ass tarp. Closed.
Closed. That's all you'll see, bro. That's why they don't pan the crowd anymore.
Ridiculous, man. I mean, they're making excuses when all they needed to do was simply keep Triple H in some kind of power. I mean, look at what you're doing with his class now, bro. You're making them feel like has-beens, and
exactly.
Even a guy like isn't it sad how even a guy like LA Knight feels, he almost makes you believe when he speaks, he almost makes you believe he was in that era of NXT because he's one of those guys that's been ridiculed because of his age and being a Triple H prospect. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
What the fuck is that? And not to mention the rest of the guys. Johnny and Ciampa fucking are Johnny and Ciampa are has-beens in 2021 because and because Vince McMahon says so. When these guys are staples. These guys are pillars, pun in fucking intended, of your company.
Pillars. Exactly. And they're being treated like fucking old legends who aren't leading.
These guys are pillars of this goddamn company, and you make them feel like has-beens. LA Knight, like I said, a guy who, although he wasn't in that era of NXT, when he talks, and based off the news that we know with the 40-year-old or the 30-plus, he makes you fucking feel. You would think he is. You would think
and
he
you know
is.
this isn't the NXT you wanted to wrestle for. He was what was his fucking indie name?
Eli Drake.
Eli Drake in 2018 would watch NXT and be like, damn, this is where I want to wrestle. This is what I want to work my way up to. And he did, but the NXT he finally arrived in isn't the one he dreamed of wrestling in. And you could tell he knows that.
Roderick Strong, I mean, all these, everybody that was a Triple H project is suffering now. That's the point I'm trying to make. And it was all because you didn't like him standing up for talent. Well, I'm sorry you're a fucking baby. I'm sorry you can't. Bro, if you can't take the fucking heat, don't stand in the kitchen, bro. I mean, Vince, dude, these people are fucking talented, and I'm sorry that you don't know what wrestling fans want in 2021. I'm sorry. Whose fucking problem is that? Well, it's ours because you don't know. You've made it our problem because it's yours.
Exactly.
Because you don't know what fans want, we have to suffer and watch repetitive bullshit that nobody wants to fucking see. It's all because of your pettiness. And now, because there is a company that actually resembles professional wrestling, what fans have wanted for years, they're using seat fillers. Well, what is your evidence? Well, it's because they just can't outsell us. That's my evidence. My dick, bro. Shut the fuck up, man.
Exactly.
You sound stupid as fuck. Dude. Bro. This company continues to make themselves a joke and an embarrassment with takes like that.
Exactly.
You're salty because you're being outsold for tickets in New York, of all places, the second hottest era for professional wrestling in the States, and you can't sell out a simple arena in New York, the UBS arena. Meanwhile, AEW slaughters you, and then you pull the seat filler card. Fuck out of here, man. But with that,
literally,
that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Sales Podcast, man. This has been a pleasure. This has been a pleasure hanging out with you guys. From Johnny Mayhem.
And Cirque.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Hills podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on Monday with Notorious Unscripted. We'll see you guys then.
Peace.